Hello, hello, hello. Margaret Lloyd here with Eternal Shift New Life. Let's see what we're going to talk about today. How we're going to deal with these narcissists that we deal with on a daily basis. Let's see, that's not the one I wanted, so let me... Here we go. Okay, here we go. Another one that I've pulled and read in Quora. It's a real interesting site. It's Quora. It deals a lot with narcissists, so it can answer a lot of your questions about those narcs. So here's one that Matt from Riverside, California, God bless them and their fire. At what point did you realize no one cares about you? Well, he says yesterday he had turned 40 and not a single damn person, including his friends, and I use the word friends loosely because so I probably have over 200 followers, friends on Facebook, but they're not really friends, because real friends would call you on your birthday, send you a message, email you, text you something. Bupkis. And that's okay. That's okay. Because I'm bad about that too sometimes, remembering people's birthdays. But I'll at least remember it a day or two later and go, oops, and send them a belated. But no, not even. God Almighty was it. And that's okay. Oh, my mother did, after I reminded her that her daughter was born 71 years ago. But let's talk about Matt for a few minutes. Yeah, pretty much same thing. He says, I do all the shopping and housekeeping for my parents twice a week, which means I leave my life to go to their house and clean it for them. I do their grocery shopping too. My other siblings, don't even get me started on siblings, nowhere to be found or even care. So you'd think that I might matter to them, right? You would think. And you'd think a 40th birthday would be a big one. You'd want to at least take them out to dinner, something nice. I take care of church and help maintain their storehouse, do all their shopping, bills, etc. I serve as a worship leader at my church. None of my team, none of my fellow church members wished me a happy birthday. God bless him. These are people I see every week who keep calendars on people's birthdays, but they forgot his. God bless him. Well, people are like that. Okay, our speed sign. No one threw him a party, sent him money, or remembered to say two simple words. No one but God. And God will never forget you. Don't you even think he will. He will be on you like white on rice. That's when I realized that I am far too kind and giving and generous for my own good. Oh, I agree. I am too. I will reach out to friends to see how they're doing before they'll reach out to me. It's just the way it is. I need to set stronger and tighter boundaries. Absolutely. We both do. You're absolutely right, Matt. If all the people that I care about and value in my life can completely forget about me on my 40th birthday, what is considered a milestone by most people, not one person, it shows that I care more for them than they do for me. And he's absolutely right. That cut me really deep, and as it should. It really makes me question why I go out of my way to serve and help people when no one even notices me. Pretty messed up. Yeah. I sat in my truck with a chocolate cupcake and a puppuccino for my pooch and sang myself happy birthday with my dog howling next to me. I bet he was. People suck. They do. Especially the ones that you're supposed to matter to. Absolutely. And then he writes, a couple of days after his post, I'm amazed, humbled, and completely taken aback by the level of outpouring love, support, and belated birthday wishes from complete strangers. The same love that I should have been given by the ones that matter most to me. Instead, I got it from the world, the one place I didn't expect it. I've never written or done anything that went viral. I wrote this 2 days ago out of frustrating and venting, and it had more attention and views than any other article I've written. That's great. And he says he writes a lot. I just want to say to all the people that took the time to read this and sympathize with me, especially the ones who took the time to write a comment or a belated birthday wish. Thank you from the bottom of my 40-year-old heart. I value this so much, and it was so needed. Thank you, all of you. Okay, here's another one. I love Quora. I really do. It has such mind-blowing information. So here's one. Carolina posted, what the narcissist is thinking about you. If you were a good source of supply to the narcissist, which I was, and and then you left them, or they discarded you, they will be thinking about you. They absolutely will. They will be thinking about the benefits and conveniences you brought them. They will be thinking about how you helped them. But they won't be thinking about your enjoyable moments or happy occasions, because they don't experience those things. Narcissists don't experience sentimental values. Instead of personal or emotional associations, they're more focused on the material worth. Like, what can you bring me? They don't place importance to you because of a connection or because of good times. You're not special to them. There's no nostalgic value. All they think about is the supply you provided them, how much they could take from you, especially if you gave them money or a place to stay or your body. If you move on and you make more money or you buy a new car, they will be thinking about you because that's what they want. Maybe they can't get that from someone else. Maybe they valued you because you were physically attractive. And that's what they were thinking of when you're gone. Or maybe you were their doormat. Oh yeah, I was a doormat. He wiped his feet on me. You were their emotional punching bag. Yep. And they're thinking about how much you used to let them get away with. They're thinking about how you used to believe their lies, how you would fall for their gaslighting. And how I would have sex with anybody and everybody he put in front of me, whether I wanted to or not. And they'll especially think about you if they're with somebody else who's not like me. Because with you, everything was easy. You just had to say, and I did. They could get you to do whatever they wanted, but maybe the new person they're with is more challenging for them to deal with. I hope so. Maybe they have to put in a lot of work because you were at their beck and call. When they texted you, you responded to them instantly. You answered their calls. You were there when they needed you because they trained you to be that way. Absolutely. From the get-go, from the very beginning, he trained me. You were there when they needed you because they trained you to be that way. They turned you into their slave. Abso-fucking-lutely. And that is what they will miss. That's what they will be thinking about when you're gone. My slave is gone. They won't be thinking about your love. No, because he never really accepted my love. I would give it to him, but he would trash it. He won't be thinking about your empathy or compassion. That means nothing to them. They will be thinking about you, your physical attractiveness, your whatever. They will be thinking about the things you gave them. You're just something they used to make themselves look better. You're just someone who supplies something to them. They don't miss you as a person. They miss you as an appliance. They miss you as someone who produces something for them. Just look back at your relationship with them. Remember how many times you tried to cuddle, and remember how many times you tried to kiss them and they just turned away? Absolutely. They rejected your love because that doesn't matter to them. It mattered to them when he was courting me, when he was dating me, when he was pulling me in, hook, line, and sinker. And he did. When you go no contact with the narcissist, they will be thinking about you because you're like the one that got away. And you will know that they are thinking about you because they will hover you. They will do that when they realize that their new supply isn't fulfilling their promises or obligations. They will want you back, but if you do let them back in, it will be even worse than before. That's why I had him arrested. That's why I filed for divorce. Because I knew if I stayed, he would finish what he started. That he would have killed me. They will want you back, but if you do let them back in, it will be even worse than before. It won't last for long, absolutely. Just remember how they always used to compare you to other people. When they find someone else, they're comparing them to you. You set the standard for what they expect now. When you go no contact, they will be thinking about will cause a narcissistic. When you go no contact, they will be thinking about will cause a narcissistic injury. What? Okay. So what they're saying is when the narcissist is thinking about you, it will cause them an injury. But if you don't go no contact, they will still be thinking about you, and they will just see you as a fool. They will know that they can come back whenever they want to, and they will be expecting you to take them back. But whatever happens, they will be thinking about you, especially if you cut them off. They will be thinking that you were incredible. But you don't need to worry about that. You just need to continue on your path to purpose. You need to forget about the narcissist and leave them in the past. That's what I have done. He is gone. He is so gone. My narcissist is so gone. Okay, so here's some psychology rules. And they make sense. Don't talk to someone who doesn't want to listen to you. People who stay away far too long become strangers. True. Correct someone twice correct someone twice, and the third time just say, I wish you success. Okay, because if you correct them twice and they still say it wrong, yeah. Caring for someone who doesn't care about you is self-disrespect. So that's what I was doing for probably 20 years, was disrespecting myself by staying with him. If someone undervalues you by ignoring you, honor yourself by leaving. If your presence or absence makes no difference, it's better to walk away. Got it. Got it. Ooh, here's one. Are narcissists always prepared for divorce? This is by Sophia Bell. Narcissists always have one foot out of the door. Okay, here's why. They don't commit. They don't emotionally attach. They need supply, and supply is where the heart is. They're not in a relationship with you. They're using you, and they know that you'll run out of whatever they're using you for at some point. They'll feel you're very replaceable, like a pen. Yeah. They're always looking for something, someone better. Instead of liking to be around you, they endure you as long as it benefits them. They don't give two fucks about your hopes or expectations. They care solely about what's best for them. So fuck them. They really hate you. Narcissists are only with you until a better situation presents itself. And because they're constantly looking to improve their situation, they're always ready and prepared to leave. I believe that. Here's a good quote. I'm sorry, but someone who destroys your mental health cannot be the love of your life. Absolutely. And that's true. What are some aspects of narcissistic abuse that are most difficult to heal from? that the person who is my father, mother, sister, cousin, friend, and ex-wife were not who I thought they were. That instead of loving and supporting me, they secretly hated me and wanted me to commit suicide. This is written by Douglas Frederick 2 years ago. Life of experiences with around covert psychopaths. I can imagine a parent hating their child. I just can't imagine it. I may not like my child some days, the way he acts. I may not like the way he acts, but hate, no. Many of us who have no one left who is real to talk to, it's like being stuck inside a Dali painting with no perceived way out. Absolutely. Place is so confusing and abstract that taking drugs doesn't distract anything from the experience. If anything, it puts a microscope onto it and helps you understand your circumstances better. Circumstances of addiction. We're talking about you being on the absolute edge of insanity and surviving. Most people only get that close watching a horror movie instead of living it. Well, I think we've had a good day. I hope you all have enjoyed this. Please be sure to like, comment, and share. I love comments. I love hearing from you all as to what you might want to hear about. If you want to hear about something other than narcissists, that's fine. Just let me know. There will be a time later this month that I will be reading my victim impact statement for you all. And I hope you will enjoy it. Or at least get something out of it. Okay? So peace, love, happiness, joy. And we'll see you tomorrow.